I recently did a 2 truths and a lie about me as a little achievement to getting 16,000 followers, and I have the answers for everybody since it's been a week and a lot of people really want to know. One of the truths is that my first collection was not DVDs, because it wasn't. It was when you go to the live shows and they have those wrestling cups with all the wrestlers on it. That was part of my very first collection. So that is a truth. That means there is one truth and one lie remaining. So without further ado, gonna go as Becky as being the lie. I in fact did actually dress up as Becky, but the lie was she was not the first person that I dressed up as for a live event. I did dress up as her one time for Halloween and at a wrestling event, but it was not the first one. And I even dyed my hair orange. Yep, I did. Coolest part is in this photo, she actually did like the photo. I really hate that this didn't crop all the way. I did crop it, but it's not showing up here. And this is my old account that got hacked into, so I'm just covering up the username. But the very first live event I went to, I dressed as Sasha Banks. Yeah, that one cropped. I don't know why the other ones didn't, but I even made a sign when I went. But yep, the lie is that I did not go as Becky as my first event. I went as Sasha. Which means now that I have to reveal myself, the biggest thing that I have been holding for so long. When I first got into wrestling, my first friend was actually a wrestler. Truth. And they are a current superstar. Very much current. I didn't really start making friends until like a couple years ago, like 2022, you know. But I had been in a residential program. I'm not going to get into why right now, but I was in a program. And there was this other woman there, and she had a visit from her family. And I'm looking, and I'm like, they look familiar. And this person was new to wrestling at the time. Like, they had, like, just signed, and they were still, like, kind of training a little bit. So, like, barely even on TV at this point. Just, you know, still kind of just being shown. I can hear y'all now. You ain't gonna believe me, but I promise I'm full on truth. Cross my heart, hope to, because, you know, it's crazy. But it was none other than Carmelo Hayes. My friend in the program said that her brother is Carmelo Hayes, and he was right there. I bolted over it. I was like, no way, this ain't happening right now. What? And so I go over, I start talking to the guy, and I'm like, bro, you, like, I couldn't even, I was like, is this even real? Like, I watch you, and you're, like, here visiting when you're, like, in between training and, you know, still trying to make it on TV. It was, like, before he even started in NXT. Like, he was just starting in NXT, so he was gonna be away for a while. So he was coming to visit his sister, and, you know, I was just there because I was hanging out with her in the living room while she was waiting for her family, not thinking, you know, it's gonna be Carmelo Hayes. I can't even believe I'm revealing this to everybody right now because I've just held it in for so long that, like, my friend has Carmelo Hayes as a brother, and, like, I got to talk to him and really. He's from Massachusetts, so I mean, hello. But still, like, I actually talked to the guy and, you know, like, got to talk to him a little bit, and, you know, he was, like, one of the other, like, first friends of mine that, you know, I could talk to wrestling about and, you know, talk to him before he got to, like, travel the world. I think that's enough revealing for now for me, because that's just a crazy moment, and I can't believe that it happened to me, and can't even believe I'm revealing it now because it's just been such a secret for so long, and trying to not say anything when I'm, you know, here live on TikTok when Carmelo pops up. You know, I'm just so happy for him with how much he has been, his accomplishments and everything. Just, he's doing amazing. But there you go. Those are the answers to my little game of two truths and a lie. The lie was I did not dress up as Becky Lynch for my first WWE event. And the two truths are that my first wrestling collection was not DVDs. It was wrestling cups. And that I do know a wrestler, Carmelo Hayes. Trying to think of more fun stuff like this, but this was very hard to come up with because I didn't know how open I wanted to be. But I don't know. Maybe there might be another one of these or something like it in the future. Who knows?